Welcome guys, it is the Shadow Reviews here, and let's see, the first thing I'm going to review on this channel ever is a manga. And that manga is called Wolf Guy Ookami no Monshou. Sorry if I say that last word wrong, but well, I'm not Japanese. I don't really know how to pronounce it. The author of the manga is, hold up one second, let me pull it up. His name is, his or her name is uh, Tabata Yoshika. Sorry if I said that wrong, but that's how I pronounced it. So yeah, the manga plot is really good. It really is. Some might say that the plot that is overused, which it kind of is, but but to me, the author really pulled it off. They did. They made it rock. I loved it. It's really awesome. Near the end of the video, I will have some spoilers. So if you want to tune that out, go ahead. But yeah, the manga really well made. Uh, Character design really good. Personality of the characters very good. I have to, on a scale of 1 to 10, for all those, I would have to give each of them uh, a 9.5 to 10. And I have a really high standard of manga because I read like 1,000 chapters in a week. Um, I know some people read more than that, but um, in my group of friends, I read the most manga. So yeah, I read about 1,000 chapters a week. Over the spring break, I can easily say I read over this spring break. I can easily say I read over 1,000 chapters. I read manga every day, and uh, it was, and I finished a Wolf Guy in like 1 to 2 days. I'm not even joking about it. I think I started it yesterday, and like last night I finished it. It was really good. I could not stop reading it. It's a very good read. There are some sad parts, but there's really badass parts. I would say you're not if you have a faint heart, do not read it. It's very violent. It's very there's some abusive nature to it. But it's really good. I have to admit it is really good. I loved it. I'm trying to get my friends to read it. Uh, Hence why I'm making this review. So yeah, I'd love for you guys to read it. It's really good, and here are the spoilers. Um, Please turn down your volume if you don't want spoilers. Uh, okay. The main character, his name is Akira Inugami, and he's a werewolf. He really is. He he was once raised by wolves, and he has like the most horrible luck. Uh, he falls in love with his homeroom teacher at his new school. On the first day, he was basically bullied. Someone threw a knife at him while he was writing his name on the chalkboard, uh, but he didn't flinch at it at all. Uh, During one of the chapters, uh, a teacher made a reference to how the gang in the school, a group of thugs in the school, were wolves, and Akira just went off on him. And the principal and the vice principal saying they're nothing like wolves, they're just stray dogs. Uh, but yeah, he's very passionate about wolves. He's like very prideful, and uh, the last chapter I read, um, he was in a coma because he was fighting the main gangster at his school, and like the gangster cut off his arm, one of his arms, cut off all of the fingers on his hands, basically killed him to death. Um, but at the end of the chapter, he woke up from a coma, and the only thing he remembered was that he had a promise to his homeroom teacher to go to Alaska. So, yeah, I don't know if the author is going to continue. I really hope they do. It's a really good story. It left off on a cliffhanger. It sucked. It really did, but it rocked at the same time because it was such a good manga. I really have to say, um, you guys have to not watch it, but you have to read it. Uh, the only way for you to actually know how good it to uh, is to read it. I really have to say, read it. My God, you have to read it. Um, and again, if you have any manga ideas, any manga that you would like, yeah, any manga that you'd like for me to review, put it in the comments. That goes along with any tech, any anime, or movies. If it's a good movie, I'll review it. Okay? If I don't like the movie, there's a big chance I won't review it. Sorry, but yeah. Um, See you next time, guys.